Tell us from the jails. We here live in Pod Rooms USA. TNS Media Group is the team and the family. You know, we're here today. I got my counterpart, Mr. BRAHEEM Jackson. I apologize for the late start. I had to go handle some things, man. I got some good news today. You know, I had to go sit down and take care of a few things. But we wanted to come in and give everybody, our family, a live, you know, and be consistent because you guys have been supporting us. So what's going on with you, Mr. Jackson? How you feeling today?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Same thing, man. Staying out of jail.
Yeah. So what's up, man? I see we got, you know, J Money 03s.
Well, here you go. Want to call everybody out? You might as well just say everybody. Come on, just say what's up, family. You ain't got to single everybody out, man.
I do. J Money 03700 in David Lasser. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Shout out to you. Shout out to Terrell Walker. Shout out to, you know, John Michael. Shout out Turkey Baines. What's up? James LaFlames for sure. You know, Zenobia 0310. As crazy as she is. Shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that's here today, man. Shout out to the gang. So, you know, tell us from the judge, want to put this disclaimer out there. Tell us from the judge, we do not glorify prison in any way, shape, form, or fashion. We do not, you know, encourage individuals to break law to go to prison. We just come here to spread the awareness about prison to kind of deter people from going to prison. We have a situation where as though I want to speak about young kids, man. You all right, man?
Yeah.
I want to speak about this young individuals who, you know, are breaking law. And sometimes, you know, we have situations where as though I just saw something where as though it was a kid, a young kid, 11-year-old kid. His mom was being assaulted in the house. An 11-year-old kid ended up firing a weapon to kill a man who was assaulting his mother. For me, should this kid be charged? No. But, you know, they trying to say that they can charge the kid, I believe, or I don't know what they're going to do with the kid. But in this case, I think this kid, he deserves not to go to jail. Somebody's assaulting your mother. Now, he's 11 years old. He can't beat a grown man, so he goes and grab a firearm. You know? What you think, man? Should this, was he wrong for grabbing that firearm or?
He's a child first and foremost, man. They gonna still charge him. He wasn't wrong for it, but in the eyes of the law, they not gonna look at wrong or right. They gonna look at you had an unregistered firearm.
But they ain't saying it wasn't unregistered. Maybe I don't know.
It got to be unregistered. 11 years old. This ain't hard for you.
But it could be his mom gun. That was
all right, but you still got a gun that's not registered to you, so it's unregistered.
But it could be registered to that home.
Okay,
but she got a license to carry.
But he's still not gonna get the gun charge because she licensed to carry. You got a gun just like you stole a gun from somewhere.
But if he's beating your mom up, depending on severity of it.
I get that. I'm just telling you the cruel and harsh reality of the law. You sit up here like we in a daycare. That shit they're going to lock his ass up. And he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong for what he did, but they taking him to jail. He's going to go to jail. He's going to go through the procedures. They're going to charge him with a firearm. Did he kill him or did he wound him?
Killed him.
Yeah, he's going to get charged with murder. Regardless, they're going to say, this is why the police is here, so you're supposed to call us. Okay, granted, yeah, you're supposed to do that, but in the heat of a moment, the boy is 11 years old. A man is beating on his mother. You know what I'm saying? So he did what he did. I'm not promoting going out and killing, but what would you do? 11 years old, you coming and you seeing your mom getting stomped out. But the law is not going to look at it like that, bro. The law is not going to look at it like that. You're in here, you got access to a firearm, and you killed somebody. We ain't even talking about why it happened, how it happened, or when it happened. This is the actual facts of what happened. So, you know, I don't think he should get a lot of time, but, you know, that's left up to the judges and all that. But me being a recovering convict and being in the penal system for 75% of my life lived thus far, you see a lot of cases like this, man. The law is the law. The law is the law. They are going to charge him with murder.
But for me, I understand that, but is the judge really going to prosecute? But sometimes you might get arrested, but the judge may not prosecute. May say that, depending on the severity of the case, depending on how bad he's beating his mom.
Yeah, it could be real bad. It could be real short. If he did that, and it depends on the state too. If he did that in Philadelphia, PA, he's going to get charged, bro. He's getting charged. 11 years old, you're getting charged. You killed somebody. Then it was going, behold, if Bull, and then even more, we don't know the ramifications. If Bull standing over top of her with a gun ready to fire or whatever, he just beating on her. Like, you killed him. He's going to jail. If he can sit back here like you don't know what's going on, you ain't so far detached from the hood that you just stupid now. You know what's going on. He's going his ass to jail. And it's sad to say. It's sad. The laws is messed up. The man was defending his mother, rightfully so. But you can't go around killing people. They're not going to look at the ramification. No, he killed the motherfucker. He had got to a gun, and that's just it. Now, will they be lenient on him and give him the lessest time possible? 90% of the time, they probably will. But that man is getting charged, bro. He going to jail. I can't call him that boy is going to jail.
Is he going to jail to be charged, or is he going to be in jail being held? Is this happening in Philadelphia? It's happening in Philadelphia, I believe.
He's going to be charged.
And held over.
Yes. Yes.
11 years old.
He killed somebody. You can't go around and kill nobody. Talking about you 5 years old. Get in there.
If you look at the case, though, I'm just saying.
It's sad. It's sad, bro. It's real sad. Yes, it tugs at my heart. But he's getting charged. It's a judicial system that we go by in the United States of America. Just because, oh yeah, that was a bad, it's like that. People be getting killed all the time and people be getting off. He's going to go through the process. Now, granted, he going to get some leniency. They're going to serve leniency, but they got to uphold the law. He killed someone. Can't go around and do that. Everybody be out here dead. You got to go to jail.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Everybody's in the chat. If you can, hit that like button. Now, you got a situation before I saw where there was a kid. I forget where this was at. The kid's mom was in the store, right? And the bull said he's going to knock his mom out. She said, one more word, I'm going to knock you out.
And Bull came in there and fired his ass up. Yeah, I don't know how that ended, but I think I don't like to go off what I think, but I think they dropped off. I don't know.
Yeah, they did. They did drop off.
I don't know how true that is. Somebody could look that up. I think it was down south somewhere at one of these little chicken restaurants, little fast food joint. And the Bull was in there arguing with an older lady. And I guess he was, under the influence, drunk, whatever, and telling her to quiet up and start punching on her in her face and stuff. But her son came in there and upped that fire on him.
Put him in the side pocket with that rocket.
Yeah.
I would have did the same thing, man.
Yeah, but the conversation ain't about what's doing the same thing or doing what's right. The conversation is about how the judicial system take over after a case like this happens.
Now, is this one of the situations where you believe the judge is going to say my hands is tied with this situation, but I got to give you the minimum?
Yeah, and do you think he got to, Fee? See, you so far removed from the criminal world that I don't know.
I'm asking the question. And is this one of those? It got nothing to do with whether me being.
But it's not even tied behind. He killed someone. It's not even tied behind my back. You took a life. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that unless it's self-defense and it's proper protocol to go through taking a life. It got to be everything proven. This man was trying to harm you, or this woman was trying to harm you. Your license to carry, and then other procedures that lead up to that. But other than that, you got dudes that kill people with license and they still go to jail. You ain't supposed to did that.
Yeah, they running away.
The law is messed up, bro. The law is messed up. They let you get these guns, but it's a thin line. He's gonna be charged with murder, bro. He in there stomping it. It's a sad case, but he's gonna be charged with murder. It's sad. He could start a GoFundMe and everybody can look out for him, but he's gonna be charged with murder. 11 years old. Okay, rightfully so. He's supposed to knock his.
But it's not. It's probably gonna be like second or third degree.
But it's still murder.
Yeah.
You see, it could be 8th degree. It's murder. He would probably end up doing years of his life about this. You know what I'm saying?
Be out about 18.
Probably be out about 15. 11. He's still going to do some type of form of time in prison. And now this is where the effects happen at. Not while you going to trial, not while you waiting to get held over. No, when you inside the penal system, this is where the mind becomes affected at.
This goes back to being a step parent too. You in there arguing with your your old lady, and the young boy grab that pistol, put that pistol on your back. The big,
yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, you in there arguing,
No, I ain't in there doing no arguing. But listen, it's another thing, man. the piggyback off of that, man, what you was talking about. And I just pulled it up.
You in there talking about feet, people feet being dirty.
In Washington, D.C., they have just passed a law. What is this? The governor, that D.C. parents can face jail time for their kids' crimes up to 6 months behind bars. So if your kid committed a crime, right? Committed a crime, got convicted of it, and they feel as though that you didn't have the means to stop them, they're also sentencing you to 6 months in jail.
So
I think that's a go. I think they,
So you okay with that?
yeah.
So if your son go out here and break a law, and then they come in and say they gonna lock you up for him doing it?
Yeah, because I'm out here on bullshit.
No, what if you wasn't?
But they gonna make the findings.
No.
Yes, they is. They said they gonna make the findings. They gonna go see. They can see if you a good household. If you come in that joint, you smell weed and all that type of shit. Like, it's like, all right, yeah, we know what type of dude you is. You just letting everything go on, getting here for 6 months.
But weed's now.
But they come into but they come into a household as far as in how you have with your family. They gonna come in there and say, oh, the rest of some, oh yeah, you cool, you exonerated. But you can go into a household and tell a whole bunch of nut shit is going on.
But like I'm saying,
You can tell how many households you walked in and was like, yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is this though: people may not be able to afford certain things, but they trying.
Well,
So you
yeah,
can't
no,
come
I'm
and
not talking about lavish and that. You still see the structure.
No. I'm saying still, it may look like it's not no structure there, but maybe there is structure.
No, how can it look?
What do you look? What are the findings? What are they looking for?
You got a mom and dad in there. The kids is in place.
I mean,
people is at home. No, you're not looking to see the structure. Okay, you might got a dad in there.
Okay.
A single working dad. It's certain things that you can see and be like, this joint got structure. You got other siblings. They in the house. They ain't out. I come there 11 o'clock. Ain't none of your kids home. Ain't no kid 21. What the hell is going on? That's an indicator.
Parents probably got to start telling from the, listen, as soon as you do something wrong, I'm telling you that, listen, I didn't authorize.
No, you tell the kids that.
But you got to have something documented, I believe, that shows that.
I bet you parents start taking effect. I bet you they start taking action.
Yeah.
I guarantee you right now in Washington, D.C., that whoever got children and they know they children out there on some crazy, I bet you they've been approached the last week or so. I guarantee you that. 9 times out of 10, they're a little older. Our age or a little older. Ain't nobody trying to go, especially for a crime I ain't commit. You running around here like a fool. They getting checked now. But why do a person have to implement something like this for the checking to come in place? But I agree with that. Yeah, lock their ass up.
I was talking to Skrilla earlier, and Skrilla was talking on the phone, and he was talking about everybody that he know is in jail, like the whole YBC people. A lot of them guys is in jail, and a lot of them fighting murders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, PDs, all of them, nobody don't have lawyer money. He trying to figure it out. I told him, I said, you know how much that's gonna cost you, bro? To get lawyers for everybody?
Well, he said he trying to get lawyers for all the young boys?
Everybody that's in YBC, he said he trying to do it. He said, because nobody ain't got no lawyer money.
Not near one of them.
Nah, he just saying like right now he trying to figure it out. He said it's a lot. I'm like, dang.
Well, yeah,
I say, no, that's 50. That's 50. That's for the trial. I ain't talking about that little 15,000 for the preliminary.
Yeah. And shit gonna be held over. It's gonna be next to nothing impossible.
That's 65,000. So if you got 10 people on an indictment, that's 650 grand.
That's all they charging like that for the homicides, but they charging high for attempts.
But I'm saying some people got multiple homicides. At least 10 homicides in that case.
Yeah.
So you say 65,000 per homicide. That's 650 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who doing that?
One of the guys. One of the men to do it. If I was in position like that and I had some good homies and all that and they went and did that, not to say that I vouch for that, I would do it my heart like that to do it. You would have did it at one point in time. So don't sit up here and act like who doing that. Like,
but I'm saying right now though, it's just like, that's a daunting task.
That's because if you ain't got it, you
got to spend that right now.
Yeah, because you get to think about it like, yeah. The day go past and you like, yeah, I'm cool. I bit off more than I can chew. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a hell of an obligation, man. Like they put a lot of pressure on a lot of people just to do, to handle all that stress. Like you gotta be a millionaire to be able to afford that.
Yeah.
They ain't just no regular person trying to a lot of people don't even see that amount of money in their lifetime. I mean, so and that's a situation where, though, if he cannot muster up or he cannot grind up 650,000, right? If he can't do that, are people gonna look at him funny? He's on tour. He won't go all around the world. Would they look at him funny?
Who? Why? Why would they look at him funny? I wouldn't look at him funny.
Because sometimes the perception could be, man, he traveling around the world. He couldn't even give us.
You talking about from them if he don't pay no lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna look at him funny. Yeah, they looking at him like he a comrade. They gonna look at him funny. It ain't like he just out of the way and he went on about his life and all that. No, he right there with him and they in videos, FS the Bender and all them. Yeah, they gonna look for a little support. Like, damn, cuz, like, whether it be lawyer money, commissary.
Well, what do you
money.
say? I can't do lawyer, I can do commissary.
Okay, well then that's what you're gonna have to take. That's what you're gonna have to take. Motherfucker told you right off from the gun bust what it's gonna be. Ain't wasn't no line and none of that. Oh no, I'm gonna get the lawyer and commissary. Then you don't hear from him for 6 months. That's the goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But if he tell you that, if you man, listen, I ain't got that, but I'm gonna make sure your book. All right, cool. Let me go work my other hand somewhere else for this lawyer money. But you gotta respect what a man say.
How many? We talked to Hamuji as well. We talked to other guys as well, Bricks, and it was like people. They all saying a lot of the same things. A lot of these young guys, the people that's coming in there, is fighting homicides with public defenders.
Right.
Once you go in there to do that, it's over.
Well, I seen guys beat a homicide with public defenders.
Not in the state.
Yes, I have.
Who?
In the state, I seen a lot of guys beat homicides with public defenders in the state. A lot.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
You get a public.
I never seen that.
Yeah, you ain't never been in jail, Fee.
But I seen
until
people,
you go to jail, that's when you can start saying something. You've been in jail for a month. Get out of here.
I seen people in the streets that was fighting homicides.
No, but it's a lot of people. My man Mel just beat a homicide with a PD.
Oh, really?
PDs is regular lawyers, bro. Now you got the ones that's just getting out of college and all that. You can get Dave Meshach as a PD. That's how they pay their taxes. They got to do a pro bono
in the
case.
feds or the state.
In the state.
Okay, all right.
In the state, I don't know nothing. I didn't have a lawyer in the feds. Shit got out of hand. I always had a lawyer in the state. In the state, you can get Gregory Pagan and stuff like that. They do pro.
But how often is that though? That's not something normal.
All the time. Tyreek Shabazz, yes he do. A dude get the lucky.
How many he doing a year? How many?
Oh, I don't know, but he's not the only lawyer. Think it's thousands of lawyers. They all got to do it.
All right, so how often is this though?
What you mean?
How often do this happen?
What that a dude get what?
Get a high price lawyer for a public.
It's not high, but it happens.
Okay.
It's not high, but it happens.
Shout out to the happy golf for a donation, man. He said, great content, keep us entertained and educated. Respect. So you got people getting David Meshach and these guys as court-appointed lawyers, right?
Right.
And that's like one in 1,000?
What you mean?
1 out of 1,000 inmates get that lucky draw, hit the lottery.
Well,
like
yeah. Or you could say 1 in 1,000. Go ahead. You could say 1.
And you still might lose.
Yeah, you still might lose with a paid lawyer.
I'm saying he will be I'm just saying he's a high price paid lawyer. You still might lose, but I'm just saying though, but the chances of you getting, if it's 10 people on that case, how many of them has the opportunity to have one of these high priced lawyers as their public defender? How often is that?
About 3. About 3. It's underneath the minimum, about 3.
Now, is that lawyer going as hard? No, he ain't being paid.
I don't know. I can't ask you that. I can't. But he is being paid. That's how he get paid. That's how he pays his tax.
But I'm saying he's not getting
what actual cash, but he's still getting. That's money for him that he ain't got to pay for. His
what
taxes.
I'm saying, well, hear me out.
Because without this pro bono case, he got to come out of his pocket. So yes, he is getting paid. That's something that you want to do.
No, but what I'm saying is he working like he's working a case like he's getting paid to fight, or he's just coming in there just to show up?
Because if you doing this for promo, I'm working at. You ain't doing that. If my taxes is goddamn $400 or $60,000, and they telling me they gonna wipe out that $60,000 mark if I take a pro bono, 2 pro bonos
what I'm
a year.
Saying is,
yes, I'm fighting that like I got the regular $60,000 cash.
All right, but what I'm saying is they're still going to do that, win, lose, or draw. So he going there, man. No matter what happens, if I lose this case or win this case, so does he come in there and put up a fight?
I don't know, Feek. You want me to think about the?
No, I'm asking you a question.
I don't know. I don't know.
You said you've been in there, and
yes, but I
heard niggas say
they beat it.
He didn't even fight hard for me, man.
Oh, I don't know about that because when they got the paid lawyers that as pro bono for them, that's like I said. I seen dudes beat a case with court appointeds. I seen homicides. Okay. Like, damn, you beat that joint. They threw him out. Yeah, all right, cool. I don't know what's in the lawyer mind or if he want to fight it or not because he didn't. I don't know that. All I know is what they positioning and what they doing. That's it. I don't know how they feeling afterwards or what they ate this morning. I don't know none of that.
I'm not asking what they ate. I just asked what you think they
I'm not no psychic. I'm not no psychic. I don't know what is he going to go in there and do. I just know that they're appointing big time lawyers to certain cases as court appointers, bro. It's court appointments. They do it in the state and they do it in the feds. That's how they pay their taxes.
Wow. So you might hear somebody come down. Yo, I got what's called?
I got Jack McMahon. Damn, you came up. You get jacked.
Dudes probably be lying like, yeah, my mom paid for that joint.
Yeah, you know they gonna lie. They gonna lie like hell. Oh no, you know my bro picked that up. No, nigga, you got a court appointed, man. Yeah, I mean you got pro bono joint. Yeah, you'll know who the ones that, because he ain't getting all the official visits like that. They coming up whenever they want to. Then that's what do be happening. And then whereas though you pay for a lawyer, he coming up whenever you call him to tell up. He works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. But you know, like then and there, like guys who get that situation, man, like that's like I said, that's really rare. And then for the most part, like you see people getting roofed. He said they coming in there they coming in there on the bus by the boatload with 40s and 50s or life in prison.
That they is.
I mean, they coming in there, young guys, man, 17, 18, coming in there with that all that time. It's just, man, it's just unfortunate, man. You know, but like you said, if they start to send parents to jail for that 6 months, it's gonna be a lot of beatings out here. People gonna get, you could do something wrong, your parent gonna chastise you from the gate. If they pass that law,
no, but there's already passed down there in D.C.
I'm talking about here. I'm talking about Philly.
Oh, on Pennsylvania.
Well, I guess what's called is the same thing.
No. They
everything is federal over there in D.C.
Yeah, everything is federal over there.
But I'm saying, but over here in the city of Philadelphia, it's gonna be a lot of parents going to jail.
Yes, it is. A whole lot of them. A whole lot of them. I don't know if it would change it or slow it down, but it'd be more conversations about, where you going? It'd be a whole bunch of that more. Yeah, instead of you just walking out, motherfucker look up and look back down to wherever they doing. No, it'll be, where you going? What you doing? And what time you be back? Yeah, it'll be a whole lot of that. Ain't nobody trying to go on that joint 45, 50 plus for a crime that he did not do. You just waking me up. Come on, you know what time it is. Come on, where? To the jail. For what? Yeah, for your son. You know, let's get to the